Hello, Karen here, and welcome to day 6 of this 30-day phrasal verb challenge. If this is your first time here and would like to learn more about this 30-day challenge, then please watch my day 0 video where I talk more about this challenge. I'll put a link to that video up here and also down in the description box below. We're going to be listening to a guy today, and he's actually replying to the guy in yesterday's listening practice. So if you haven't watched yesterday's video, then I suggest that you watch that first and then come back to this point in today's video. As per usual, we'll listen to him twice at the normal speed and then another 2 times at a slightly slower speed. And then afterwards, we can talk about what he says today. Okay, let's go.
And I filled in for someone here, and then eventually, got the same thing. They said, "Oh, did you just want to stay on full time?" And I filled in for someone here, and then eventually, got the same thing. They said, "Oh, did you just want to stay on full time?" And I filled in for someone here, and then eventually, got the same thing. They said, "Oh, did you just want to stay on full time?" And I filled in for someone here, and then eventually, got the same thing. They said, "Oh, did you just want to stay on full time?"
And I filled in for someone here, and then eventually, got the same thing. They said, "Did you just want to stay on full time?" He said 2 phrasal verbs today, to fill in and to stay on. The meaning of to fill in here is the same as the meaning in yesterday's video, so I won't repeat myself here. So if you haven't watched that video and you didn't go and watch it when I asked you to earlier, then please go and watch it now.
And I filled in for someone here.
Now, to stay on. This phrasal verb actually has something to do with staying somewhere. If you're staying on, it means that you're going to continue working or studying somewhere, and sometimes it's longer than you had expected to or planned to work or study there. For example, if you're in a contract role, and a contract role is when you're only working with a company for a short amount of time, 6 months, for example. And so you sign a contract to work with that company for 6 months, and at the end of that 6 months, you don't have a job with that company anymore. So if you're in this contract role and at the end of the 6 months, the company could ask you to stay on. So you've been working in this role for 6 months, and the company could ask you to continue working there for another 6 months. So the company could ask you to stay on for another 6 months. In today's listening practice, the company asked him, "Did you just want to stay on full time?" The guy was just filling in for someone, so he was only supposed to be there for a little while because the other person wasn't available to do the job. But then eventually the company asked him if he wanted to continue working there full time, so he was offered a permanent position or a permanent role. So it all worked out well for him as well, like it did for the guy in yesterday's video.
They said, "Oh, did you just want to stay on full time?"
And the other thing that I wanted to mention today was what the company asked him. Did you just want to stay on full time? They ask this in the past tense, even though they're not talking about the past. Asking questions like this is one way to sound more polite in English. Of course, you can ask, "Do you want another cup of coffee?" That's perfectly fine. But you can also ask, "Did you want another cup of coffee?" And this actually sounds a little more polite. So it's nice to use with people you don't really know, or if you work in a cafe, for example. So there are a lot of different ways to sound more polite in English, and this is just one way.
They said, oh, did you just want to stay on full time?
Let's listen to him a few more times at the normal speed.
And I filled in for someone here, and then eventually, got the same thing. They said, oh, did you just want to stay on full time? And I filled in for someone here, and then eventually, got the same thing. They said, oh, did you just want to stay on full time?
Now it's your turn. I'd like you to write your own sentence using this phrasal verb. And don't forget to practice saying your sentence as well. Speaking is also very important. If you found this video useful, then I would love it if you gave it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Thank you for joining me today for day 6, and I shall see you tomorrow for day 7.